Okay, so the next heart piece should be here. I thought I went in here. Maybe I did on my last playthrough, but not the time that I had to replay through it. Looks like I didn't, because these guys should never come back after you've bought from them, especially if it's a important item like this. At the very least, I got one of the items I needed, or one of the locations. Also, just remembered I never finished this side quest, as well as coming here made me remember, oh yeah, you can get a heart piece from this side quest as well, so I think I'm still good then, because the only one I was missing was what I thought was the fishing minigame one. Turned out not to be that one. This replaces it, so I can technically go get that heart piece now, but I'd like to just finish this side quest instead and then come back. Okay. I had to run around the field like 3 times to find this guy. I think you have to wait until nighttime. He will not talk to you during the daytime. This guy is also in Majora's Mask, and they gave him a pretty fitting job. Okay. I was under the impression he was going to stop. Hopefully he stops soon. So I thought you had to actually complete this quest with the bunny hood before its effect took place. Okay, fine. There we go. But yeah, its effect makes it so that those skeletons don't appear at night anymore. I bet with those long ears you can hear the voices. Oh. The voices? Oh, these are genuine rabbit ears from the animal of legend. I don't care how expensive it is. Please sell it to me. My long-time dream, returning to the wildlife. Finally, the actor, stage, and prop have been united. So he fills up your wallet no matter how many you have, or no matter how low on rupees you are. Okay, so that was the final one that we had to do anything for. Oh yeah, very well done. All the masks are sold out. I knew I could trust you. As a reward, I will lend you this special mask. This is the Mask of Truth. It is a mysterious mask passed down by the Sheikah. With this mask, you can see into other people's minds. It's useful, but scary. Why is it scary? You may find out as you grow older and discover the true meaning of life. Ho, ho, ho. Even in this game, he was creepy. I did not remember him being creepy here. So, from now on, you can borrow any mask you want. Just have faith. Yeah, there's a Zora mask, a Gerudo mask, and a Goron mask. So you can be any of the other races. And no matter which one you talk to Talon with, if you're wearing any of those masks, he'll tell you that you look just like his ex-wife. So the Mask of Truth actually lets you talk to these little stone statue things. They sure don't seem like they're made of stone, but I think that's what the game refers to them as. Responding to your mask, this strange stone statue, yeah, okay, talks to you. I overheard this. They say that the small holes in the ground that you can find all over Hyrule make perfect breeding ground for bugs. So, yeah, it calls them stone, but it doesn't look like stone when you hit it. It just bounces all over the place. But anyway, the main reason that I picked up the Mask of Truth is because we can use it to get an additional heart piece, which we're only missing 2. I kind of forgot where the other one was already, but I'll remember sooner or later. So the heart piece for the Mask of Truth is over here in these bushes. It's like right near the butterflies. There's a grotto here or something. There we go. Just have to kind of run around and hope you hit it. And these guys, Forest Stage. We are waiting to see your beautiful face. Win fabulous prizes. So if you put on a mask that they do not like, they will actually attack you. There's 2 masks that'll work, as far as I'm aware. The Mask of Truth and the Skull Mask. Most other masks, they just kind of ignore you. There's still a little cutscene that plays, but the majority of masks, they do not actually attack you. Oh. Never mind. Only the skull mask appears to give you the heart piece. Well, I guess having to come back here wasn't too big of a deal, because I did kind of want to show off what the Mask of Truth could do with those stone statues. Yeah, they did not do this last time. Okay, I totally forgot that they actually got up and they kind of just, like, follow you around for a little while. I was very curious, so I swung my sword. All of the young Deku Scrub brothers agree. You look exactly like our sacred forest totem. As an offering from us, please accept these Deku sticks. We will also enhance your carrying skills. Okay, that's not a heart piece, but it was required for 100%, so I sort of needed to do it anyway. Wow. I really don't remember this game as well as I thought I did. Okay, so I just remembered one more, but there's still another one that I'm missing, and I'm having a really hard time remembering what it might be. So these frogs really like when you play music for them. I showed them earlier that they give a whole lot of rupees every single time you play a song for them. I think if you play every single one, then they give you a heart piece. Either that or it's here. Okay. They might actually give you 2 then, if you play every song and as also the Song of Storms. Hopefully that's the case, because like I said, I honestly can't remember what else I have left. So I'm just going to play all the songs and see what happens. Okay, moment of truth. Let's see if I get a... Nope, he says take rupees as a souvenir. Oh, wait. Look at us. We're all huge frogs. We are the world-famous, fabulous 5 froggish tenors. Ribbit, make us jump so we can eat the bugs flying above us? Okay, then. Ready, set, go. Do you get a heart piece from this? I don't think you do. I honestly don't remember ever having played this minigame as a kid. This really just seems completely new to me. But boy, is it difficult. I've been doing this for a while now. If you don't have it memorized, it's not possible. This is not something you react to. This is, you have to know exactly what it is, or else you fail. Okay, there we go. I finally got it. Young boy, you did great. Perfect. We are stuffed. Ribbit. Would you take this as a token of our gratitude? Quests like these make me never want to do 100% on another game again. Okay, I got all the hearts. All that's left is the additional dungeon that is not mandatory, as well as the big pose, both of which I need to be Adult Link for, so I'll go get that over with now. I ended up practically saving the big pose for last, despite me saying it's something that I should have gotten out of the way early because I wasn't looking forward to it. I guess even in video games I procrastinate. So, I think the big pose spawn if you're not on Epona, but it's just they move super fast, so they're pretty difficult to deal with if you're not moving alongside them. So yeah, I have to find 10 of them. They'll start off easy to find, but afterwards, after I've gotten a few, they're just going to get more and more difficult because they don't respawn. There's 10 in existence, so right now there's 10 roaming. But when I get down to like the last 3, there's only going to be 3 somewhere on the entire map. I'm pretty sure they're not randomized in any way whatsoever. They just have set locations, and I probably know like 3 of them maybe. So the other 7 are going to be a nightmare to find for me, but I'll just skip to every time that I've found one. Kind of thinking there's one right here. Okay, yeah. I probably know where more than just 3 are. Oh my, he's turning. That's not fair. I still got him though. Hopefully I don't run out of arrows. Hopefully 50 is enough for 10 enemies that only take 2 hits each. I do not remember them turning while you're going after them like that, though. I'm pretty sure in Majora's Mask, you can just run up to pose and actually just swing your bottle and it catches them. That would have been convenient here. I kind of think there's one... You go through one of these bushes. I don't know which bush. And it makes one of them spawn. Maybe it's the tree? No? Oh, okay. I really thought there was one over here, so I'm gonna keep going through these bushes. No? Really? Okay, never mind. I was just checking bushes in another area because I was pretty confident that one of these spawns when you go through one of these bushes. It didn't happen there, so maybe it happens over here? One of these bushes, come on. No? Oh, there we go, okay. Oh, but he's gonna run into a wall. The second they touch a wall, they disappear, which is super frustrating because sometimes they spawn right next to a wall. Was it this one? Or was it this one? And sometimes after they despawn like that, you have a really hard time respawning them. I think it was that one, actually. They kind of just like programmed this with the intent of it despawning immediately. Very tricky. Come on. No? Oh. Alright. I'll be back after I've left the area and reloaded the area. Alright. Attempt number 2. Here we go. I just heard one despawn. I really hope it didn't just spawn behind me. I didn't even think that was a thing that it could do. Did it seriously spawn behind? Oh my god. This is why I wasn't looking forward to this. Maybe it's going to spawn as I'm running down through here this time? Maybe if I go slower, it will go slower? I don't see it. I have my game volume still kind of low. So if it did just spawn and then despawn immediately, I didn't even hear it this time. It's looking like that's what it did, though. What? Oh, no! No, come on. Oh my gosh. I hate the big pose so much. What? Again? No. Oh my gosh, come on. Oh my gosh. This Poe in particular, I'm only 3 in, but this one was awful. So, I have to, every 3, I have to head back to Hyrule Castle Town, what's left of it, to turn them in, because I only have 3 bottles to hold them in. So, this guy here will shower you in rupees every time you bring him a Poe, a big Poe. Oh, you brought a Poe today. Very interesting. This is a big Poe. I'll buy it for 50 rupees. On top of that, I'll put 100 points on your card. If you earn 1,000 points, you'll be a happy man. So yeah, he just kind of throws 50 rupees at Link, and Link doesn't even try to catch it. He just lets him throw it on the ground, and then Link leaves it there because at this point, it's basically guaranteed. You do not need any rupees whatsoever for anything in the entire game. Rupees are just completely worthless, and they give you way too many of them. Okay, time to do this 3 more times. Let's see if I can find some more Poes now. I'm sort of thinking there's one right over here. So if there is, then this part won't be cut out. But if there's not, then yep, this is getting cut out. It's like right around this tree. I think it's just past this tree, like right here at this pillar. Oh, thank goodness it's a straight shot because you can't even follow him since there's water here. I hope I can get to him since he's underwater. Oh, okay, good. It doesn't matter if you're swimming. I was thinking it would let me if I had to put the iron boots on, but I really didn't want to have to do that. There could be one at this tree? No. No, okay. Right now, I'm only really thinking of 2, or actually, I think there's one. If you go along this, I think one will spawn. Why is it allowed to spawn behind you? That's so dumb. There should be one at this rock, too. No? Okay, I was actually a lot more confident about there being one at the rock. There is... Oh, I hate when they're moving, but I actually got him. I can't believe I got that one. I guess it wouldn't have been too bad getting that one again, since he's in a big open area like this. They seem really picky, but I don't think you have to reload the area. It's kind of just like if you go far enough away, then they'll come back. So he spawned behind me before. Hopefully this time he spawns in front of me. Or he spawns at all. No, not this time. Okay, fine. What about this side? Maybe he'll just spawn on this. Oh, this would be terrible if he spawned. Oh, no! Whew. I'm not used to shooting arrows on the horse. The only time you do that in the entire game, really, is the archery minigame. And those are stationary targets, so it's a lot easier. But yeah, this was a very, very quick 3 this time. Last time, since I had to redo that one like 15 times, took a lot longer. So I'm pretty sure there's actually a second one here. Not in the bushes, thankfully, but I think it's as you're riding along through here, one will spawn. Oh, no. And he spawns... Oh! I thought he was going to despawn instantly as soon as he touched the wall, but he sort of slid along it instead. I got really lucky there. Okay, almost positive that there's one in this area here. Maybe not this exact bush, but definitely this section with like 15 different bushes. What about the rock? No? Okay. Hopefully these have arrows. I'm actually running a little bit... Oh, no! Wait. Okay, I still got him. No arrows. Do I actually have to get up? Yeah, I do. So, this is the hard part. I'm down to the final 2, and I have no clue where either one is. This is going to take me a while, probably. One of those did spawn from going through grass. I was really hopeful that one would spawn there as well, but nope. What? What? What was that spawn? He spawned in the wall. I did not put Epona in a good spot. Alright, here we go. Attempt number 2. You're going to spawn straight in the wall again? Not going to spawn at all this time? Great. What the heck? Okay, maybe this one's also a random bush. Let's just try all the bushes again. Maybe it has to spawn in the wall. I just don't understand how these things work. Please spawn from this one. Or this one. Yes! Thank goodness. Okay. One left. Again, no clue where that one is. I will find it eventually, though. You know, considering basically every player at this point is going to have 3 bottles, so they would have had to make 3 stops here and then go out for one final one. They should have made it so that the final one only appears after you've gotten the other 9, and then it turns out to be some sort of boss giant Poe. I mean, they already made mini-boss Poes from the Poe sisters in the Forest Temple, so they could have just done like a variation of that, or maybe made it so you had to fight all 4 at the same time. I don't know. So I feel like this is the only area I haven't been in, so I'm hoping he's going to spawn here, but Usually they spawn like next to a rock or bushes or a tree or... But there's nothing here, so yeah, it looks like he's not gonna spawn here. Okay, I've been going around the field over and over and haven't found it yet. I'm kind of just hoping it's gonna spawn up here for some reason, but I really doubt it's gonna spawn here. I mean, there are rocks up here, and they seem to like rocks. There's one final rock here. Come on. Nope. Oh, I found it. Oh, yes, I got it on the first try. I've been going around the field for like 15 minutes at this point. I've probably been around the field like 8 times and just re-exploring places I've already looked at like 6 times each. Finally done with that. Okay, so let's go get our reward, which, I mean, if you saw the menu before, then you already know exactly what it is, but if you didn't, then maybe it'll be a surprise. It's nothing that's really worth it unless you do this side quest immediately after you get Epona and the bow, which I would imagine almost nobody does. Okay, here we are. What do you got to say about this? Same thing as usual. Big bow, 50 rupees. Yeah, I know. Wait a minute. Wow! You have earned 1,000 points. Young man, you are a genuine ghost hunter. Is that what you expected me to say? Yeah. Because of you, I have extra inventory of big bows, so this will be the last time I can buy a ghost. You are thinking about what I promised would happen when you earned 1,000 points. Yeah. Don't worry, I didn't forget. Just take this. Get an empty bottle. Apparently these are a valued treasure in the Zelda universe. Anything else he has to say? Hey, young man. What's happening today? If you have a Poe, I will buy it. Your card now has 1,000 points. Come back again. Nothing really. So all we have left is the extra unnecessary dungeon. Okay, so this is where the final dungeon is. It's called the Gerudo's Training Grounds. Membership card verified. Yeah, if it wasn't, I think you'd all be impaling me with spears right now. Alright, I'll take your 10 rupees. Give it your best shot. So, I gotta say, this took a lot longer to 100% than I thought it was going to. And this is a game that I feel like I know the ins and outs of very, very well. So, since this isn't the main thing I do on my channel, gameplay videos, I mean, I don't expect to be 100%ing this future games ever again, really. If you can overcome the trials in the chambers ahead, then and only then will you be qualified to hold our secret treasure. Spoilers, their secret treasure is basically worthless. Gotta defeat the enemies within a time limit. I'm probably gonna stop recording soon, but I will put this all into one video, so the next time I record will just be put in here. It's just the amount of time I've been searching for those big posts. I spent so much time looking for them that I've been playing for like 2 hours now, maybe. Just need a little bit of a break. But yeah, I'll have this all in one part for you guys, because I expected this to be over a long time ago, and it should have been over a long time ago. Cross the Sea of Fire. Not sure who's giving me instructions here. I think this is another room where you actually need the hover boots. Some of the jumps here are just a little bit too long for you to make unless you have the hover boots on. Oh, I guess you're not really jumping when you use the hover boots, you're just running across air. The Shadow Temple really doesn't make it seem like the hover boots go that much farther than Link's regular jumps, but once you get into like randomizers and stuff, you really start to notice, wow, these boots make such a huge difference. It's just when you get them, you really unlock a whole lot of new stuff that you didn't have access to before. Collect the underwater gems. So I'm probably just gonna do this room, and then it'll randomly cut to me being back at the entrance of the dungeon because I'm gonna save and stop recording. So yeah, after this room, I'll probably be in the first room after that. But basically, this dungeon is just, you have to come here and get like 15 keys, and that's about it. There's no boss or anything, but there's just an absurdly large number of keys in this dungeon. I thought it was pretty cool, though. The main room of this dungeon is very different from anything else, any other dungeon, so it's pretty neat. This room kind of sucks, though. It's another one of those rooms where they really could have used a way of letting you switch between the boots being on and off. You know, they could have just put it on a C button like it is in Wind Waker, or I guess more typically they put it on, like the 3DS has it on the touchscreen, and then all the randomizers and stuff. Oh gosh, this thing's gonna be annoying. The randomizers make it so that you can just press it on the D-pad and that'll take it on or off. Either way, so much more convenient than was originally programmed. Honestly, it was very poorly programmed. Like, this game it's fantastic, but it is nowhere near perfect. Like that right there. I went right through the rupee. Didn't count that. I have noticed that, though, with how many times I've played this game. These silver rupees have a very, like, high up hitbox. So it's a lot better to try and hit them towards the top rather than the bottom. It's like the entire bottom half of them isn't even programmed to exist as a hitbox. But yeah, normally you can just use the D-pad and swim around with the iron boots on or off. Just easily turn them on or off, so this room is no big deal, but playing normally, this sucks. Looks like I saved the easiest one for last, though. All I have to do is just go up to the top and swim around. This room has like a whirlpool effect, so you can't just like swim to the coins or gems, as they call them, easily, because the whirlpool will drag you all over the place. So I'm gonna get this key and end things there. Well, I'm gonna end the recording there, but not the video. The video will continue. It's just I'll randomly be in the first room, like I said. I ended up taking like a 30-second break, maybe. I was like, no, I just want to get this over with right now. So here we go. Let's do this trial by combat here, which, I mean, it's the exact same enemies we fought in multiple rooms at this point. They really like putting two of these guys together. It's all the enemy types. It's disappointing how little they mixed it up. They should have put like one of these guys and an iron knuckle or something. That would have been different, at least. Still would have been incredibly easy, especially if you took advantage of knowing that the iron knuckles don't move until you hit them, so you can just fight them one-on-one. Back to collecting these things again. Seems like they really just started putting these in the second half of the game like crazy. I was trying to get the rupee as quick as possible, but since I was watching the boulder, I couldn't see how much room I had left, and I thought I was going to jump off. I wasn't worried about the damage. I was worried about it knocking me off the little cliff there. So for some reason, Link is like immune to fire while he goes through this. You can see him getting hurt. Like you see the hitboxes or whatever, like the red coming off of there. And Link just doesn't care one bit. He's like, I'm too cool getting thrown around by my hookshot to care about the pain. Where's the last one? I think it's right here. Yeah, okay, there we go. If it wasn't, I would have been a little bit worried. I'd be like, where am I going? But yeah, that is the intended way to get through the fire, is just to hook shot right through it, so they definitely did it on purpose. So I guess they give you hints all throughout. Didn't really remember that, but here we have like the most wolfos in the entire game are all in this room, and 2 of them are even the mini boss version, which I don't think is any different from the regular version, but yeah, that's the mini boss that we fought at what was it called? The Ice Cavern. Like the most underwhelming mini boss ever. Can you? Oh yeah. You can actually get here before you have the silver gauntlets, but it's extremely unlikely because I mean, you'd have to just be like, oh, I don't want to do this dungeon right now. I'm gonna go explore, and you only access the dungeon like, I don't know, 10 minutes after accessing Gerudo Fortress for the first time, so it's extremely unlikely you wouldn't have the gauntlets here. I had a Scarecrow song? Yeah, okay, good. Glad I remembered it. That's what I always just do 2 notes and just spam them, because otherwise I would totally end up forgetting whatever song it was that I made. Blind the eyes of the statue. So there's no time limit on this one. Surprising, because they seem to really like time limits in this game. Or this dungeon. I guess there actually is, but it's not like shown, because if you take too long to hit all of them, I think it resets. Like his eye turns red when you hit it. And I think it slowly turns back to like the grayish color of the rock. And if it goes all the way gray, then you have to hit that one again. I could be wrong about that. You might just need to hit all of them once. At the very least, I don't remember ever actually running out of time. I think they're extremely generous if there is a time limit. So we are getting through this dungeon pretty quickly. I think there's like 9 keys in total? Somewhere around there. We've only got 4 so far. I think we're about to get 1. I don't think both of these have have a key. Hopefully I'm wrong and they do both. Nope. Yeah, that would be too easy. 2 keys per 1 room would be crazy. I think you can like swing the hammer sideways like that. Yeah, okay. It's just a lot more fun to hit them that way than hitting them the regular way. A lot harder to do, but it's more fun. You can only do it from one side too, because you can't swing that angle from the other direction. One of these has a switch under it. It's probably this one. Yes, got them all like that. I mean, it makes sense the direction Link's hitting it. So, now that I'm thinking about it, yeah, it's gotta be 9 keys in total, because I don't think they ever programmed a second digit for the number of keys, so it wouldn't be physically possible to have 10 keys. So yeah, it's either 8 or 9 keys in total, probably. I think you can actually get away with less, too, because they sort of have some weirdly, randomly locked doors in here that you have no use for. So I might actually just be able to beat the dungeon right now. But yeah, our end goal is right there in that room, that big treasure chest. Every single one of these doors in this maze-like area is locked. And I don't think any of the treasure chests you get in the maze are keys. I think they're all just random useless items. But yeah, you can save 2 keys super easily by just ignoring these doors because there's nothing in this room. And that door right there, that's at the entrance. So you can just go through the entrance to get there. It's just like a shortcut to get back to the entrance a little bit quicker. So if you save those, I guess you probably only need 7, I would guess, rather than 9. I've got 6, but there's another one I can get on my way over to that room. So I think I'm actually already done. I just gotta go through the entire maze with all my keys. And yeah, that'll be 100%ing this game. I won't have anything left to do. At least from what I can remember. I'm pretty sure I got all the upgrades and everything. Let's see, I got 50 arrows, 40 bombs. I don't know how many Deku Nuts I have, but I think I have them all. I did get one of the slingshot upgrades off screen just because I didn't really think it was that important. And I was doing my second playthrough, so I think I was also a little bit confused. I was kind of like, did I get that? So yeah, on my second playthrough, I did get a slingshot upgrade off screen. It was in the Lost Woods, and you have to hit this little tiny target hanging from a tree right in the middle 3 times in a row, and a little 100 will appear if you hit it in the middle. And if you do that, then Deku Scrub comes up and he's like, oh, that was cool. Here, you take this. So that's how you get it if you were wondering. Wow. So I really got to come up with a second game now to play because I actually still haven't, and I'm going to be done with this game in like 30 seconds. If you guys enjoyed the playthrough, though, let me know. I mean, gameplay, it's a nice change of pace from opening Pokemon cards. It's also going to let me upload a little bit more often every week. I'll be able to upload some gameplay as well as the Pokemon card openings. So I'd love to continue doing it. Just let me know if you guys would also like me to continue doing it. Also, feel free to suggest any games you'd like to see me play. Anyway, though, we get the ice arrows. This arrow magic is granted only to those who complete the difficult training of the Gerudos, so use it with pride. Like I said, it's basically worthless. Like, there's no real use for it. In Majora's Mask, it's pretty cool. But this game, really, there's like an Easter egg on Bongo Bongo. You can hit his hand and freeze him, and he gets stuck like that for a while. But other than that, ice arrows do absolutely nothing. Anyway, though, if you guys enjoyed, I guess, the entire playthrough, the series, let me know by leaving a like, subscribe if you're new. I've also got links in the description if you want to support me. I've got Patreon and my store for Pokemon stuff, as well as affiliate links, which I get a small commission if you buy anything on Amazon, eBay, or Etsy at no cost to you. Other than that, though, thank you guys for watching. Like, if anybody actually watched like all 13 parts and saw me play through the entirety of Ocarina of Time, thank you. That means a lot to me. Like, just listening to me ramble on for 13 hours, that's some real dedication you've got, and I really appreciate that. Thank you guys. I'll see you in the next playthrough, or Pokemon card openings if you also watch those.